Police chief expressing his frustration today with ICE agents that he says detained a U.S. citizen. The chief calls their tactics, quote, questionable and unplanned, and says they are putting everyone's safety at risk. And for the first time, we're hearing now from the man that ICE detained. Jennifer Hoff here with more on what led up to all of this. Jennifer?
Rena, the chief standing alongside the Minneapolis mayor says the 20-year-old was wrongfully detained yesterday when he went on his lunch break, despite showing his passport multiple times confirming his citizenship, and all of it was caught on camera.
Videos from Minneapolis's Cedar Riverside neighborhood show what appear to be ICE agents detaining a man there yesterday. The area, heavily populated with Somali residents, the Trump administration is recently targeting amid alleged fraud allegations in the state. But the man in this video, 20-year-old Mubashir, who's not using his last name, says he's an American citizen with no criminal history, speaking out a day later next to the Minneapolis police chief and its mayor.
I felt like I was getting assaulted. I was getting kidnapped, and that's exactly what it was.
Mubashir says he was detained for several hours at the Fort Snelling federal building. Mayor Fry calling the act a violation of the Constitution and that he's working on a legal strategy to combat these actions while still supporting the Somali community.
If you are an American citizen, you yourself may be in the crosshairs of this administration because in that sense, you're no different than Mubashir.
Chief O'Hara says he understands the job of federal law enforcement, praising targeted and lawful arrests, pushing back instead on their methods, calling them random and questionable.
Things could be well planned beforehand, both for the safety of law enforcement as well as for the safety of people in our community. And clearly, a use of resources that doesn't appear to be getting a return on investment.
The Department of Homeland Security confirms 8 Somalis have been arrested this month. Data shows about 80,000 of them live in Minnesota and half are foreign-born. Mubashir says he came here when he was 5 and is now scared just to go outside.
You shouldn't feel targeted just because we're Somalis.
Now, ICE has not responded to our questions about this latest detainment, but in the last hour, we have learned that Governor Walz sent a letter to DHS Secretary Kristi Noem to review the arrest of who's known as citizen observers at some of these recent raids. He is asking her to place federal agents who acted unlawfully on leave in some of those cases, while reminding residents to just avoid escalation and remain calm, Rena, if they go out and try to observe and document what is happening at some of these raids.
All right, good advice. Thank you, Jennifer.